the new technology. It's really changing lives. And I will tell you that today we have over 3,000 testimonials in libraries that are changing people's lives, and I'm really proud of that. Zoom is a new technology, but what's some of the older technologies that are just what professional network marketers do? Okay, you guys know. How many people have a list book in this audience? If you have a list book, raise your hand. Okay, because network marketers, we are master list makers, and I can teach you how to make $1 million if you go to Staples and spend $5 on a book. Because what are you going to put in that book? A list. Who do you know? You look in your phone. Who do you know in your phone? Who do you know from Messenger? Who do you know from Facebook? Who do you know? Oh, you ready for this? Belly to belly. Do you remember how to do that still at Starbucks? Hi, my name's Marci. What's your name? What do you do? We've forgotten. You know, that's kindergarten, right? And I always have a few patches with me, like Ron, and patch one and take the number. What do you do when you take the number? You make sure you take a picture of it. And where is it going to go at when you take the picture of it? In your list book, right? I know it's simple, but that's how we make our money, right? And so what do we do with that list? Okay, I think everyone's been talking about it. Ron talked about it. Gregory talked about it. It's the money-making activities. I call it the exposing gifting call, the follow-up call, and the closing call. What's the exposing gifting call? Hey, what's going on with you? I finally found something that helps me with. Thank you, Bob Campbell. What do you know about stem cells? And then I'll do a quick 20-second testimonial about myself, and I'll share a link. And if they like what they see, what do? I send a gift because I got a gift. How many people in this room got a gift? A lot, right? We are a gifting business. We are a sample business. Ron was right about that. You know why we are? Because the patches work. Thank you, David. So yes, we are that kind of a business. And then the follow-up. Remember when Connie said she left it on the drawer, in the drawer on the kitchen table, right? That's what happens. So what do you do on the follow-up? Did you get your patches? Did you put it on? I make them put it on when I'm on the phone with them. We have the experience together, right? And then I invite them to what? A Zoom, because Peter makes us do 5 of them a week. And then the closing call. What's the closing call? The closing call is, did you see the testimonial I sent you? Or did you go to the Zoom? Are we ready to take our order? Our X39 pack. And of course, an auto ship the following month to keep your stem cells activating. Auto ship is important. I'm a firm believer in sign up a pack and an auto ship because we must keep our businesses activating, and auto ship does that. So that's the close. So here's the deal. We figured all of that out, right? That's the traditional stuff. The problem was, guess what? A lot of us weren't doing the work. We were doing laundry instead. I'm one of them, right? And why? The work is easy. I told you what the work is, right? But it's so uncomfortable. Do you know how hard it is to pick up the phone? You know how heavy it is? Even for me, I'll be like, oh, I got those 5 people I need to connect with. And what do? I go do the laundry instead. So I was thinking, well, what's a way that we can make the uncomfortable comfortable? And anybody read Robert Kiyosaki, the cash flow quadrant? Remember how he always talks about working in the B quadrant, leverage? I was like, there has to be a way to do that. Why can't we be the B quadrant? We're network marketers. Aren't we supposed to be able to leverage a little bit of work with all of us to make a lot of money? That sounds good to me. And so that's what we started doing with Zoom, because we figured out how to do it with testimonials. Why can't we work that way? So what do? We go to the office 3 days a week for just an hour, 1 hour a day. But guess how many people come to the office and work with me now? 100. So how many hours are we leveraging for 1 hour on Monday? 100 hours. How many hours on Tuesday? 100 hours. How many hours on Wednesday? 100 hours. That's 300 hours of leverage. And what work are we doing? You ready? What do you think we do? We do the gifting call, the follow-up call, and the closing call. And we're converting because what? We're working, right? And the only thing I will say when we do this, the work and the training is different. When you work, you do the work. When you train to do the work. You cannot train and do the work at the same time. That's where we were messing up before. We were trying to do this, but we were training. And you know what? We'd rather talk about it than do it because the work is so what? Uncomfortable. So now we just mute ourselves on Zoom after we're trained and we pick up the phone. And I'm telling you, you do it. You get your little list and you pick up the phone. You know why? Because everybody else is doing it. And so you're like, okay, well, I might as well. Everybody else is doing it. And it's really been working. And so I will say this. We know traditional network marketing is you water 5 times with love and you close at 80%. When you water 1 to 4 times with love, you only close at 10%. So this system allows us to water and convert and close because we're doing the follow-up and the close. And I don't think we were doing that so much before. So thank you.
Oh my God.